Hi Scorpio and Scorpio cross watchers. Welcome to Grateful Empress Tarot. My name is Sonia. Today I will be doing a general romantic love reading for the collective of Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars placements. Really anywhere that you find Scorpio as a placement in your birth chart, this reading could be for you. If this does not resonate for you, I would suggest checking out the other readings for the other placements in your birth chart for additional messages. All right, if this is your first visit to Grateful Empress Tarot, welcome in. I'm so happy that you are here. I really hope you enjoy what we do here today and that you will consider staying and becoming a subscriber. If it's a return view for you, welcome back. I'm so happy you came back. And literally, I really hope this time around I earn your subscription. And if you are one of my subs, seriously, I could not be doing this channel without you guys. You mean the world to me. Thank you. If you are a returning viewer or a subscriber, you are going to recognize some things look a little bit different here. We're going to do something slightly different because it's Valentine's week. Every single reading I ever do on this platform is timeless, but when we do Valentine's, we're going to zhuzh it up just a little bit. So, general readings. We're going to talk about this really fast. They are not just yours. They didn't go out with you and your story specifically, but they still can connect to you and your story. So, while you're here, please honor your intuition and collect what you do feel belongs to you and let the rest go to a different Scorpio that might need that message more than you at this time. Whenever it does resonate, please hit the like button. Drop me a comment below so I know I've connected with your energy. Feel free to share this video with anyone you feel may need its message. And lastly, please become a subscriber. All right, let's dive in. Your theme for today is starting off with something circadian in its energy. It keeps going around and around and around and around. It just keeps going and going and going. Constant cycle of something that goes repetitive. We have number 36, the Chalice of Charity, and it says, be nourished. This really looks a lot like the Ace of Cups too now, doesn't it? And also it's like you, me, and the divine created this. Be nourished in the energy of what overflows your cup. Like, give your love to a place and a way where you are giving so much that it feels so good for you to give that out to the outside world. Be nourished by the love that you do provide to others. That feels really wonderful to give and to know that what you're giving is being appreciated and respected. Okay. We have number 40, stand up and be recognized. This says, behold, you are the inspiration that you've been looking for. And it's literally like standing up to be honored for everything you do in this energy of giving of yourself, constantly loving, constantly giving, constantly feeding, constantly wanting what's best for the people in your life. It's a constant cycle of giving and loving. We have number 29, keening, and this says, hold on for just a moment in time, acknowledging before release and liberating what needs to be freed. So I feel like there is something here that you will be releasing out of your energy, something that probably needs to go, something that's been needing to take a hike for a little while maybe, but holding on, like pausing before this, like a calm before a storm, like pause just for a second and acknowledge what it is that you know and why did it have space in your life. Okay, so that's really interesting. You give a lot, you should be recognized for it and are and needing to be, because you are the inspiration for everything. Because it's Valentine's week, I have pulled one card out of my Divine Feminine decks and one from my Divine Masculine deck. So let's see. The energy Divine Feminine is Satin, is in Amaterasu. Amaterasu. I really hope I said her name correctly. She is the goddess of light. It says, we are all sacred mirrors reflecting back the same light. So you are mirroring something to your Divine Masculine if you are the Divine Feminine. We all have Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine inside of us. Don't take gender. There is no such in tarot. All are welcome here in my readings. I don't care what you are. You could be a purple people eater. I don't care. You're welcome here. But what I will say is, when we connect with somebody, there's a reason for it, and it's almost always guided as being the mirror to help us find a deeper level of ourselves. Okay. Divine Masculine is sat in Apollo and the energy of inquiry, wanting to understand something, wanting to know what is going on in their life, wanting to have the guidance and the love and the charity that's given out to them regularly. And it feels really good to them. So they're inquiring something. They really want some answers. Okay. So let's dive in. We are going to start with a little different style of a reading. So the only thing I didn't say in the beginning is if you are a returning viewer or a subscriber, please give me a little bit of feedback in the comment section below. Tell me if you like this style of reading, because if you do, I'll go back to my old way, but we'll kind of intersperse this sometimes because I feel like this is cool. I found this style of reading, I flexed into it, meditated on it, and I really like it. So we're going to start over here with your energy. Scorpio's energy at this time towards this connection is Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Three of Cups. Looks to me like you're working really hard on enjoying your life, enjoying the things that you do, the way that you give to others, constantly having a good time with your friends, looking at what inspires you as a person, sitting in this energy of lifting your friends up. Also, not just for yourself, but like feeding into them and giving into them. We have the hummingbirds. Happiness, joy, but also kind of like swift movement there, like a quick lesson, something that changes kind of daily. You might be really excited one day and like you're like, yes, oh my God, I'm so proud of you. And then the next day you're like more introspective, like insightful, like, well, what could I do to help you garner that, or to help grow that, or help foster that? That's kind of the energy. Like you're every day you're kind of like flitting in and dropping these little bits of happiness and flying back out. It's almost like you work really hard on presenting yourself in a way that's super pretty and very colorful. We have the Chariot card of Cancer. We have the Ace of Pentacles. And we have the Three of Swords. So you, my dear Scorpio, it looks like you're swiftly moving forward to a brand new beginning in your life that is going to be one, I think, that overcomes kind of the heartache that you have felt in your past, especially if you're someone that you regularly put your friends before, or your family, or the people that you give, constantly giving of that love and the constant feeding in. It could really be that you're the one who's constantly doing it, but that basically it kind of leaves you feeling depleted sometimes, and like you kind of sit back and go, why does this always happen where I'm giving and I'm not necessarily receiving? So that could be part of that keening, like the letting go of the not understanding, maybe, is the thing. And walking through a gate very quickly, knowing that it will overcome the things that you're not sure about, or the things that have somewhat broken your heart in the past. Number 9, the Bouquet card. And number 4, Gaia, Mother Earth. That's beautiful. I think you seem to be very balanced right now. You are kind of in the center of everything in your world. You're kind of like you're the glue in your group. You're the glue in your family. You're the glue in your tribe. You make people feel very happy. You also regularly express your gratitude and your love and your warmth to the people in your life. And that's you doing this, constantly feeding into the people that you love and giving them the nourishment of your soul. This feels nice. Your energy, Scorpio, is very, very pretty, very charitable, but also one in which I think you'll be working a little bit hard on honoring, I think, what it is that your heart needs next. Okay? So who's the other person in this reading? Whose energy are we connecting to here? Please and thank you. What are they sat in? Six of Pentacles. 7 of Wands, Knight of Swords. The good news for you, my dear, is that this is someone I think that regularly doesn't want to be the only person doing the heavy lifting in their relationship, and they want to be recognized for what they do in partnership, but they also very regularly want to defend the love that they feel. They want to defend the person they're with. They also are ready in a clear-minded way to move forward. So this feels a little bit like someone you had, maybe you haven't dated this person yet, but they might be in this group that you're constantly feeding love into. The good news for you is that this is someone who wants to equally give love and equally receive love, where it wouldn't be you constantly having to do all the stuff and feeding in constantly all the time. We have the dinosaur. Never have gotten him yet. That's cool. I love when I get new ones. It's so cute. The dinosaur really speaks about an old friend, a deep connection with someone that you have known for a while. This person really admires you. They very much like you. It's someone that's been around in your life for a long time. It's someone that maybe they've never told you they have bigger feelings for you, something like that. We have the Two of Swords. Oh, we have the Four of Wands. And we have the World card, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio energy here. This is someone that you know, a dear friend of yours that's actively at a little bit of a crossroads wanting to end a relationship that they're in. They want to bring it to a full close. Maybe they too themselves have felt like they were not appreciated or valued in that type of relationship, and it's been very frustrating to them also. We have 21, the Mountain, and 31, the Sun. This is someone that there's an obstacle in the way. There's a barrier in the way preventing them from fully coming to you. They want to be, I think, a little bit more than just friends with you, though. I think that's the thing I can see here. This is a yes. This is divine masculine energy. This is very happy, warm energy. And you've got happy and warm over here. You two are really mirroring one another in this energy. You either both have had feelings for one another, or this person has, but they're with someone else and maybe you don't know about it. So what's the history? What's the foundation of this relationship? What happened in the past here between the two of you? The Tower card of Scorpio. Oops. Seven of Pentacles. World card. Again, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio. A change came. A cycle changed. Something changed in the dynamic of your friendship. A cycle closed out. Something ended. A big change came in the how this relationship was formed or started. Could be when this person met the person that they're with. It kind of created a wedge, or it created a divide. You have the tincture card. So tinctures are remedies. They're solutions. They're medicinal. They create a solution to a problem. They heal something. They restore something. Yeah, a remedy. Internal knowledge. Basically, I think the thing that changed here in the past was the way that you two were as friends. It had to go through a structural change because I think of this person's other person that they have found themselves with. I think that's really what it comes down to. We have King of Swords. We have Three of Wands. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, a decision was made in the past where one of you got cut out. Probably this person made a decision in the past and you got cut out. You got excluded, or you got demoted. You got pushed down the line of importance in this person's life. Maybe a close friendship sort of got like a wedge, a divide. 35, ball and chain, 11, firefly. This was the beginning of the restriction this person's feeling over here. Their person that they chose to end up with, basically, it created that energy of they are now in an unhappy union because they feel very restricted. Like they're not supposed to talk to you because their current partner would get jealous or angry. There's a lot of emotional baggage that happened back there, but the light that exists between the two of you, it can never be put out. It cannot be diminished. It is someone exceptional, and the love that exists between the two of you has illuminated the whole light to everything. The constant giving giving of love to this person, no matter what cycle it is, even if they can't speak to you, you pray for them, you meditate about them, you want to send them love above all things, because love is the thing that inspires and love is the thing that always wins. And so I think the magic that exists between the two of you is the thing that has kept this person now from being they've held on like this. But the person that they chose here to have a relationship with said, I want none of you. I don't want you talking to this Scorpio. I don't like that. So what is the future of this relationship here between the two of you? This is really a fascinating read. I like that so much. That's the first card I saw at first. Six of Wands, that was that first card I saw. Temperance, Sagittarian energy. Hanged Man, Pisces energy, yes. The future of this is that a victory is going to come in this. Recognition. Stand up and be recognized for all of your contributions to this situation. Release the things that don't need to be released, but acknowledge everything you've learned in this situation here. No wonder Divine Masculine's inquiring about what to do here. The thing is that this has had to be you've had to be very patient, both of you. Things had to be healed, and also this relationship between the two of you got sacrificed, okay? So there's a perspective shift in that sacrifice, though, that when you got sacrificed, or they got sacrificed by you, take what resonates, because tarot can flip in reverse. Ooh, another new one. The portal card. When it got sacrificed, everything started moving in a different direction, but it moved in the correct direction. It was like a course correction. That portal is talking about the openness of the connection that exists between the two of you and the wonderment of where this relationship could go together if you two were romantically partnered, not just friends, and this person ending whatever it was that drove that wedge, the person they were with and why. So it will start to get on the course correction I was just talking about, putting down the burden of that whole situation that happened and forgiving, walking away from that, because there's been so much history that's been formed between the two of you that in daily investment, this is the constant giving of your love every day and day in and day out of this, and it's something you want to do, it's something you love doing. That's the reason why this person has stayed linked to you, is the way that you make them feel. You make them feel good. You make them feel alive. You make them feel happy. You make them feel warm. There's a lot of appreciation that flows between the two of you. We have the Strength card of Leo, and we have 19, the Tower. The beauty of this is basically that this person here is finally going to get the strength and the bravery to stand on their own 2 feet and build a new foundation over here, I think, with you, but bringing along with them all of their experience and everything that's come to try to help understand how not to have another cycle of that again. I don't believe it will be with you, though, because you're not showing me that you're down here in this lower vibrational stuff of being codependent and jealous and frustrated and possessive, okay? So what is the potential outcome between you and this person? What is the potential outcome here, please and thank you, between Scorpio and their person? Four of Swords and Six of Swords. Praying and meditating on leaving behind the things that are no longer meant, but acknowledging them in the moment. Just holding on for a minute to breathe and honor the fact of what once was, looking at that, moving forward, and doing it in a way in which it's like it feels calmer. Okay, are we doing that together or separate? Ace of Wands, Page of Swords, Ten of Swords, Two of Pentacles. Well, to be honest with you, I think that the choice is up to you. Seriously, I think that there's some juggling here in the outcome. It looks like this person might not still be ready to put an end to that. They might be keeping their eye on you. If they're not allowed to speak to you, they might be really inquiring to a lot of people about what you're up to, where you're at. You may choose to fully and effectively walk away from this altogether and put an end to it. We have the Drain card, and I've never gotten that before either, and I'll be really curious to see. That for me would signify something going down the drain. Yes, releasing this whole situation. Removing off of you what feels like a curse. Removing off of you the need to constantly like feed this person's ego. Because in the end, if they're not going to invest in you and just sit there and wonder, I think that that's really hard. Could you have a new beginning with this person? Sure, you could. But that would mean if you really chose to do so, if you really sat down and said, this is honest to God what I want. I want a new beginning. I want something refreshing. I want my life to begin with this person. That will tell me that you really have to sit and be more patient, because this person's still trying to figure out what they want to do. Okay? Your advice here is to move forward. Number 10. Move forward with your life. Release this down the drain, I think, is the thing you're being told. It feels a little bit to me like this person just seriously cannot get out of their own way. And then therefore it creates a dynamic in which you're not going to feel fulfilled. And never walk away from this feeling like, God, all I did was give and give and give and give and give, and I got nothing back in return, because that's not true. That never is true. Even in the most failed of relationships, and I will use my marriage, which was to a Scorpio man, I walked away from it, and there were several reasons why I did. And in the end, I made a best choice for myself, and the growth that came after that was priceless. I now am finally able to start acknowledging some of the things that he did that were not horrible. I mean, he wasn't a terrible person all the time. He was very controlling. He was very manipulative. He was a master at gaslighting. He was also abusive in every way minus physical. But that does not mean that he was always horrible, because otherwise I would have left a long time ago, right? So remember those things too. It doesn't mean sit back in that. It's acknowledge it and then stand up to be recognized that you learned something through this. It's never a futile thing, okay? So all these cards I've pulled are advice, clarity, and confirmation for you from your angel team, spirit team. Clearly figure out what you want to do so that it can come, because something's coming really soon. I think that for you, if you detach from this, you will start a new relationship where things will ascend really in a fast way, like in a way where you're going to grow. You need to release this person. Your angels are telling you, release this, clear this out, so that you can get to know the next person coming, and you will do it in a way that you're going to stay authentic to yourself. There's really no need to worry about this at all, because in the near future, you're going to be getting a lot more information and downloads, and everything will be up to you. You get to choose for you. I think this is a lesson about staying true to yourself and honoring the things that which you've learned in this friendship, and then releasing this person with love, because it looks like there's someone new coming on your path, and it will happen fast the minute you choose yourself in this situation. So, Scorpio, this is where I'm going to leave this. If this has sounded familiar and is your story, please hit the like button, drop me a comment or an emoji in the text box below so I understand that I've connected with your energy. Feel free to share this video with anyone you like, and also please remember to become a subscriber. Thank you guys so much for being here with me today. It is always my honor to read for my Scorpio collective. I love you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye, Scorpio.